Welcome back to AI Unpacked. I'm your host Kalyan. In our first episode, we talked about what AI really is and why it matters. Today, we dive into where it all begins: data.
You are listening AI Unpacked with Kalyanjit Hatibarua. And if listening on an Apple podcast, and do subscribe your podcast and Spotify, hit the bell icon to never miss. End episode.
Data is the fuel, the lifeblood, the raw material that makes AI possible. Without it, even the smartest algorithm is just a blank slate. Now, what is data in the context of AI? Let's begin by demystifying data. In the AI world, data can be text, like articles, messages, tweets, images, and videos, audio recordings, sensor readings from IoT devices, code snippets, spreadsheets, even user clicks. Basically, anything that can be recorded, digitized, and structured can be data. And why does this matter? Because AI learns patterns from this data, just like a child learns language by hearing people speak. Where does this data come from? So, where do companies get this data? Public internet AI models like GPT are trained using text from websites like Wikipedia, Reddit, Stack Overflow, and Common Crawl. These are massive open repositories. Partner data, companies also license data. Think books, medical records, or scientific papers through paid agreements. Sensor data, devices like your phone, smartwatch, or even self-driving cars collect environmental and user data in real time. User-generated content, our posts, comments, reviews when used ethically and with permission-free AI systems. But raw data isn't enough. It needs structure, context, and interpretation. That brings us to the next part of today's episode: the human role, labeling and annotation. One of the most critical yet invisible roles in AI is done by humans: data labeling. Imagine showing a computer thousands of cat photos. If no one says this is a cat, the machine has no idea what it's looking at. That's where human labelers come in. Platforms like Scale AI, Appen, and Mechanical Turk employ thousands of freelancers who annotate data. Tasks range from tagging objects in images, moderating content, to identifying emotions in speech. This labeled data trains AI to recognize patterns accurately. Think of them as AI's kindergarten teachers. A real-world example. Let me give you an example. Let's say we're building an AI to identify whether a customer email is a complaint, a compliment, or a general query. First, thousands of real emails are collected. Then, human annotators read and tag each one accordingly. These labeled examples are then fed into the model to learn. The result? An AI tool that helps businesses sort emails faster and respond better. Challenges and ethics? Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Bias. If the data is biased, the AI will be too. For example, facial recognition systems trained mostly on light-skinned individuals can fail on darker-skinned ones. Privacy. Using sensitive or personal data without consent raises serious ethical issues. Labor conditions. Data labeling work can be underpaid and underappreciated. We'll discuss AI ethics more deeply in episode 7, but it starts right here with data. Recap and reflection. So to recap, data is everywhere and it's the first step in AI development. It comes from the web, sensors, users, and more. Human labelers give meaning to data. Ethical concerns must guide how we collect and use data. What data are you generating every day? Who owns it? Who might be learning from it? If you want to share your thoughts or questions, message me on Twitter or LinkedIn at Kalyanjit. Thanks for joining me on episode 2 of AI Unpacked. In the next episode, we build on this foundation by exploring how data is used to train models. We'll unpack what training means, who's doing it, and how these digital brains actually learn. If you found this helpful, please follow and share the podcast. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed. This is Kalyan signing off.
A Pod One production.